Hi everyone, welcome to my channel. My name is Noelle and I do unboxings, mostly lifestyle subscription boxes, but also books, beauty, jewelry, travel, and a little home decor. So if you enjoy unboxings, particularly subscription boxes, I hope you'll consider subscribing to my channel and hitting the notification bell. That way you'll find out whenever I post new videos, which is usually at least once a day, if not twice. Whenever I announce giveaways, there's a couple going on right now, and of course whenever I go live. As always, if you're already subscribed, thanks again so much for being here and welcome back. I did mention those giveaways. I have one that is still going on through the end of the month that is part of a collaboration with 9 other channels, so I'll leave the playlist linked for you below. But also we're doing our monthly secret password giveaways, so if you haven't already, you want to make sure that you watch all of the videos from March 22nd all the way through the end of the month. In some of those videos there will be a secret password. You don't put them in the comments, you actually put that secret password along with your contact information in the Google form that will be linked for you in the description box below with all of the other important information that I usually list in these videos. And then at the end of the month, I will use a random number picker to select a few winners to receive a mystery box. It is in no way affiliated with YouTube or the boxes that I'm opening here on the channel. It's just my way of saying thank you for being a subscriber. You do have to be 18 years or older, and you do have to have a US or Canadian mailing address. Today, I have one of the few beauty boxes that I still open here on the channel, but I think it is a great value, and that is Glossybox, and this was sent to me for review. Glossybox is just $21 per month. They always promise at least 5 products with a value of at least $60. Sometimes I think it's well over that. Comes in this nice hard cardboard box that you can definitely use to store your items or re-gift items, which I think is really nice. And there's usually an outer box that actually protects it, so it comes in pretty good condition. And then they always have on the inside a nice little product card kind of styled like a magazine, as well as lots of information. I always laugh about their top tips because they're usually more so instructions than they are top tips inside. So let's go ahead and take a look. It seems like our theme for the month of March is Glossy Wonderland. All right, and here's our little black bow that they always tie everything up in. So it says mesmerizing eyes, new brand alert, and whipped up. So see if you can kind of guess some of the items that are going to be included based on those descriptions. And then we'll go ahead and read our nice little message. Now, I will say that one of the items in there isn't quite small enough to fit in the box, so the box was a little bit wobbly. It says, "Welcome to Wonderland. This edition has been curated to transport you, metaphorically, to a moment of beauty magic. There's a haze of pretty pastel tones and a touch of sparkle in the air. Embrace a little adventure in your makeup routine. Dip into color with this rich eyeshadow quad and create a fairy tale glow with a subtle light-catching liquid highlighter." So that sounds good. It says, "See you down the rabbit hole. Stay glossy." So that's what that looks like. Looks like we have 5 products this time. So let's go ahead and take a look at that large item that's kind of taking up the most space in there. So this is by Farmx. It's Super Greens Cooling Gel. So that sounds kind of cool. This is actually listed as item number 3. It is a full-size product, definitely. So it says, formulated with super nutrients like broccoli sprouts, Brussels sprouts, moringa oil, and green tea. Hello, vitamins and antioxidants. This lightweight moisturizer is designed to keep skin looking softer, brighter, and healthier. Dewy skin is in. And this is a very reasonable MSRP of $37 for this nice, feels like glass, maybe a heavy plastic jar. It says, top tip, use daily as the last step in your skincare routine. If using in the morning, follow with SPF. So not quite the last, the penultimate step, but it just looks refreshing, doesn't it? So I kind of like that. Let's see, it does have the little seal cap on top, so I won't get into it yet, but I'm pretty excited because I've been looking for a nice moisturizer, something kind of light and refreshing, just like this. So I'm happy that we got that in a full size, and sounds pretty good to me. So let me know what you think about that and if you've had any experience with it. So we got that little shadow palette that they did mention from Estate Cosmetics, which is definitely a brand I've seen in boxes before. This says, just a taste eyeshadow palette, Merbabe. I'm like Merbabe, or Peach Punch. So let's see, we got Peach Punch, so there were 2 different variations. Whether you're feeling calm and collected or a little mischievous, these super pigmented quad palettes will reflect your mood. There's wearable neutrals for every day and a pop of color to create a more playful look. Now, my palette, unfortunately, is broken. You can see this pan up here at the top is broken, which is a little bit of a bummer. The rest of them seem fine, so I'll probably just like empty that out because, again, this box is sent to me for review. They are usually really good, though, about about sending you replacements if you need one. It just kind of made a little bit of a mess here on my desk. I'm going to put that off to the side. This has an MSRP of $14. I have used the Estate Cosmetics palettes that I've gotten in the past. I don't honestly find them super pigmented, but it could just be the colors that I was using. But it does have like a nice feel to it, so that is considered a full-size item. It says for their top tip, it says, don't be afraid of color. Try smudging brighter shades under your lower lash line for a subtle pop. So I'm not that adventurous, but again, I don't mind that it's broken. If you had a broken palette, I'm sure that they would make that right very quickly for you. I would have loved to see what the Merbabe palette looked like, just because I've already received this Peach Punch one before. All right, next we have got something from Merci Handy. So let's see what this is. I have to find it. I picked something else out and it was not the actual item. So it says this is simply a hand cream. So that's great. So it came in a very pretty pink. It looks like there were a couple various scents. So it says this has a value of $7. Boasting a magical whipped texture, this lightweight cream from French brand Merci Handy will leave your hands feeling softer and more hydrated with sweet almond oil and shea butter to nourish and repair. Value of $7 once again. So again, it looks like there were several scents. Let's see what scent I got. My scent is unicorn. So don't know what a unicorn smells like, but I'm gonna guess that it's a kind of sugary sweet. That's probably my guess on that one, which is a little bit of a bummer because you guys know I'm not super into the super sweet scents, but might not be so bad on my hands. It says we recommend applying cream after washing your hands to prevent dryness. That's their top tip. So you see what I'm talking about with the top tips, you guys? They're kind of funny. We got something from Model Co. This is a full-size item as well. So far, all 4 of the items I've showed you are considered full-size. It says this is a highlighting shimmer whip, your secret weapon for highlighting and adding luster to your skin. This lightweight liquid illuminator glides onto skin effortlessly, leaving you looking radiant and healthy. Use your fingers to melt the product into your skin for easy application. So I don't use a lot of highlighter because I don't like to look shinier than I already am as a shiny kind of person. This has an MSRP of $20, but when I do use highlighter, just because I don't have a lot of like brush technique or makeup technique, I find that these cream highlighters are a little bit easier to put exactly where you want and kind of blend. So it says top tip, wear high on the cheekbones for a subtle strobe effect or apply under foundation for a lit from within glow. So that's kind of a cool idea. Let me know if you guys do that. So it looks like a nice kind of bronzy highlighter. So you can see there's kind of a champagne color to it, which I definitely like versus the ones that are like really white feeling. And then finally, our last item is sort of a beauty tool. We got something for a brush from Luxie. This is also considered full size. So we wound up with all full size items this time around, and the total value is well over that $60. So this is what that looks like. It says it's the 205 tapered blending brush, your go-to eyeshadow brush. Luxie's 205 is the ideal size to blend out transition shades in your crease. I don't have eyelid creases. It says soft enough to seamlessly sweep across your eyes, firm enough to add detail to the outer corners. It's just perfect. This has a value of $15. So to me, that brush is like huge. Like I do not have that much real estate on my eyelids to be using this as an eyeshadow brush. I don't know about that. Top tip, it says layering is key. Building up your eyeshadow gradually will avoid any harsh lines and make your look last longer. This again, MSRP of $15. I may pass this on to someone else who is a little bit more adventurous with their eyeshadow. Again, because I don't have eyelid creases and there's just not much space there. I try to stick to not having very many colors, very many shades up there because I can't do a lot of that like depth. So again, this just seems like it would just blend all of the colors that I had up there together instead of kind of letting them have a sort of a gradient. So I probably wouldn't use it for that, but maybe I could use it for, I don't know, maybe for highlighters if I ever used a highlighter that was from a palette. So all right, so we wound up with our Estate palette, which I got it in the Peach Punch variation, which does actually have 4 colors in it. Mine is broken, so I'm not going to hold it up for you once again. We got our hand cream from Merci Handy in various scents. Mine is in unicorn. We got the item that I'm the most excited about, the Farmx Super Greens Cooling Gel. Super excited about that. Just looks kind of nice. We got our highlighting shimmer whip. So fancy word for a liquid highlighter. And then finally, we got that Luxie eyeshadow blending brush. So I don't know, not my like favorite Glossybox just because of my uses for it, but still a nice variation in terms of the items that we received. I usually tend to like the skincare items a little bit more. In fact, let's actually make skin our secret password for today. So go ahead and put that into the Google form that will be linked for you in the description box below. Skin, very simple, something we want to take care of all of the time, and usually kind of goes along with my favorite item in a beauty box. So I hope you enjoyed this video. I do still enjoy reviewing Glossybox. I do think it's a great value and a great way of trying different products. Let me know what you guys think. If you appreciated this video, please do give it a thumbs up, and I will see you all very, very soon in my next unboxing.